Thank everybody for what you all are doing. I mean, it's just an amazing group effort. Everybody coming together. There's tons of people who aren't here. There's tons of people who actually donated to this process who are out of the state. Everybody's heart was just really felt and welcome. And I really honor you all for your contribution, no matter how big or how small. The whole goal is to put this project on, and everybody's had a part in that. So I'd like to maybe give a little bit of a background. Has anybody here not heard of a person called Tony Robbins? Okay. Tony Robbins is probably one of the most masterful, well-respected life coaches in the world. He's worked with Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, Princess Diana, before they died. And he's worked with 3 million people, and he's just an amazing transitional life coach. And when he was a youngster, somebody came to the door, an alcoholic father, and they heard that they needed food. Somebody came to the door, and his father, in his arrogance, heard that somebody heard in the community they were going to donate food to him, and he just slammed the door in the guy's face. Left an impression on Tony Robbins. He said, someday I'm going to do something about this. So I don't remember the exact details, but he was somewhere in New York City many years ago, during his college days. And something happened, and their plans fell through. So they decided to get together and deliver food to some of the most dark areas of Harlem. And things just fell into place. Taxi drivers, instead of charging them, because they just couldn't get transportation, taxi drivers drove them for free, took them to these areas. It was an amazing process. And that's how the Basket Brigade started. So I don't know if they're in their 20th, 30th year of doing this. Last year, in the International Basket Brigade, there was between 3 and 4 million people who were fed throughout the world between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So it's all done in individual communities in our place. And I did it for about 2 years, where I just got 10 names, bought some food at Safeway, delivered to these families, and it had such an impact on me. I said 2 years ago that I was going to do something big. And so 2 years ago, I started. This is my 3rd year of coordinating the Seattle Basket Brigade, and it's just gotten bigger each year. And this year, I expect that we'll probably feed over 700 people. It's going to be an amazing concept. Thank you all to each of you all. I mean, you all are the ones that put this thing on and made this thing happen. Now, we have people from all walks of life in here. Few people I really want to single out who have just really reached out above and beyond the call of duty. Deborah Luga, who I haven't seen for years, and all of a sudden out of nowhere pops up. And Deborah and I go to the same congregation, Center for Spiritual Living, and so she's coordinated a whole bunch of volunteers. But Deborah's been helping me and calling me every day and making phone calls for me and just really helping spearhead the effort. It's kind of a process that it takes a lot of phone calling to get the thing, that momentum, that inertia to get it going. And people want to volunteer and say, I don't know if we have any money. And they say, we'll stay in touch. And then the resource people and Ellen and people like that are going to be looking out saying, gosh, we really could, are you going to be able to give us food and donations? And I said, I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. And then all of a sudden, things happen. Christy Brown, where's Christy? Christy Brown came out and just through just incredible efforts raised let's just call it a ton of money in the next week. And has really spearheaded the financial part of this huge thing and allowed us to go that much further than we've ever done before. It's just been an amazing effort. And then everything happens literally in the last week, where all these little details, all these little phone calls, this one day, it just feels like this total body rush where everything just falls into place. Volunteers are coming together. We found the facility. The facility normally charges $50 an hour. They're writing this facility off. They said, we'll write it off only in one condition. You get the teens involved. I've been wanting to get the teens involved for 2 years. So it was too much last minute. We tried, but next year we'll have a teen program where we got, I think, 25, 30 turkeys donated by the QFC and the Albertsons that we're working with. And next year my goal is to have all 100 and whatever turkeys donated. That's just money that we get to buy extra food and don't have to worry about buying turkeys. So it's just been an incredible process. The cashiers at the different stores are giving out these coupons where people spend a certain amount of money. They get the turkey for $5 and then they can donate the turkey. So it's just been a collaborative effort of a lot of people. But the bottom line is a lot of people who normally would not eat on Thanksgiving or eat very poorly are going to get to really celebrate Thanksgiving. So I just really honor you and thank you all, every one of you all, for what you're all doing. Thank you. How many people will be coming back? You can go ahead and stop.